Very happy evening to each and everyone. Thank you for joining in today's session. In the last class, we have learned how to install our Kali Linux, how to download our Parrot security mission, and followed with a very important things we have learned, such as explaining virtual box features, and not only virtual box features, we have been learned all the features which are present inside the Kali Linux. In the meanwhile, we have seen directory structures of Kali Linux and we have compared with Windows. And today, and followed with that, I think we have been able to learn a small 2 to 3 commands how we can able to use in Kali Linux machine. Today, we will be learning the remaining more commands so that we can able to use our Kali mission without any issues. I hope each and everyone got practiced in the yesterday's session. I mean in the yesterday's day, that is Sunday. I have seen a lot of mails which I have been received from the students regarding the task I have given, that they have done a good research about the tools and they have been dropped the mails to me. I was very much impressed. And today we'll be going to learn some more new topics. I hope each and everyone has been turned on your Kali Linux as how I have been turned on. The username and password is Kali and Kali. Please do along with me so that you can also able to learn the commands without any issues. Before going to start today's session, I will wait for 10 to 15 more seconds, because if anyone is having any queries, anyone want to talk anything, you can raise your hands. Everything, I'll be waiting for 10 to 15 more seconds. Okay, as I'm not seeing any queries in the chat, so I'll be starting today's session, my dear friends. Please do it along with me. In the last class, we have been learned a small command that is called uname. Uname. And we got to see that after typing uname and pressing the enter button, we are able to see the operating system name, that is Linux. And we have seen uname -- help, so that we can able to learn the commands by using Kali Linux only, without by depending upon any internet or any AI tools. The Kali Linux mission itself will teach you how we need to use our Kali mission. This is what we have learned in the yesterday's session. So today we'll be learning a few more commands. Let's go it. First, the command we need to use is apt update. Apt update. In my case, it is showcasing that permission denied. So right now, without any further issues, let's add sudo in front of it and click on enter. Okay, it is asking the password. The password is also Kali. Click on enter. Okay, in my case, the command is started and work is in progress. I hope everyone are able to do the same thing in your session, in your class. If at all you are getting any issues, any queries, please let me know. So first of all, we need to understand what is meant by update, and then we'll see what is meant by apt. Then we'll see what is meant by sudo. Why I have been written all these things. First of all, what is meant by update? Update is a word where we can see that, where we can use to list the packages which are already present in our Kali Linux machine, and where we are doing updating of each and every package. That means, for example, imagine there are some tools already present in the Kali Linux machine. You can able to see the tools by clicking on this dragon symbol in the top left corner. So these are all called tools. Okay, these are all called tools. So in the same manner, imagine there are some tools in the Kali Linux machine like this. ABC is one tool which is having 2.4 version is running on. ZY is one tool which is having 5.6 version is running on. So similarly, imagine there are 4 tools with so and so versions are been running in the Kali Linux machine. So when we are doing update, here you can able to see apt update. This is what we have been typed right now. So when we are doing apt update without anything, simply the versions will get increased. For example, ABC is one tool which is having 2.4 version. Now it will check any new update is present in the repositories. Don't worry about the terminology, I will explain you again. So Kali Linux will see in the repositories, is there any new update is present for so and so application or not. If it is present for ABC, then it will change to the latest version. So let's take a generic example now. So everyone are been using mobile phones. It's an iOS or else it's based on Android. That is up to you. So in our day-to-day life, we are using mobile phones. So if you carefully observe in the Play Store, we can able to see that some notifications such as so and so application is ready to install, is ready to update the version like this. So if you go to Play Store and if you go to settings, and there is an option called application update or else apps update. If you click on that option, we'll able to see some list of applications in your mobile phone which is already installed and ready to update the version. What does that means? Because the organization, they have done some changes in the application. To roll out those changes, they will be uploaded in the Play Store, and so that we'll get notification and we'll do the update. That is the generic purpose. So here also, in the name of applications, just change that into tools. Okay, in Kali Linux we will be calling as tools. Okay, in the name of Play Store we will be calling as repositories. Understood? Everything is same structure, but just the terminology will get changed. So here also there is a repository. That repository name is called apt. Now you are understanding what is apt. So the repository name is called apt. So whenever we are typing update and apt, so our total Kali Linux machine will see all the tools inside it, whatever it is present, and it will check is there any new version is present or not to update. If it is present, then automatically it will change its versions like this. Are you able to understand? That's it. If you are going with apt full upgrade or else apt dist upgrade, okay, here what will be happening is our total Kali Linux machine. So whenever I am telling Kali Linux machine, that means you can imagine that any Linux machine such as Kali Linux, Parrot Linux, Ubuntu Linux, Red Hat Linux, okay, Arch Linux, like this, a lot of Linux versions are present in the internet. So whenever I'm using Kali Linux or else Linux, you can think in your mind that I'm speaking about different types of Linux environments. So here, if we type this command such as apt full upgrade or dist upgrade, then the role or version of the operating system will change. Have you ever observed in your mobile phones? For example, today you are using Android 11 or 12. If you are using mobile phone software update, after it is updating to the next version of Android, you may notice that some applications are newly added and some applications are removed totally. And I was remember that when I'm using my MIUI, that means Redmi phone, there is an option called ear with speaker. I mean ear with ear. There is an option called ear with ear in the Redmi. So now they have removed. So what in that times I have used is, I have been turned on my YouTube, start any song without taking the premium membership of YouTube. I'll be clicking on turning on this option called here with ear in the Redmi phones, so that my screen will get turned off, but in the background the YouTube application will be running. So that is a custom UI. So after a while, YouTube got to know this is what MI is doing, and they have kept a case, and the case got won. And after that, MIUI is officially given one software update. I have done that update, so that I have removed, it is removed that ear with ear speaker. Okay, that option is removed. Got it? So once any operating system is upgrading, then you may notice that some applications will be newly added automatically to your mobile phone, and some application may be deleted permanently. So I think now you got some clarity what is meant by update and what is meant by upgrade. Okay, APT upgrade means upgrading totally into the latest versions of tools. APT full upgrade means updating your operating system whole thing. Okay, please keep this in mind. So now, why I have been here used sudo? Why I have here used sudo? Sudo means, please make a note, super user do is called sudo. For example, in Windows machines, if at all you want to turn on any applications like this, you want to on any applications, as an administrator, you will right click and you will run as administrator. Understood? So, but in the Linux machines, that right clicking process is not there. So instead of that, we can use sudo as the word. Sudo means running this command as a administrator. So keep in mind, in Linux environments, there is no administrator. Instead of administrator, there is a person called root. He is called root. Root means administrator only. So please don't get any confusion. In Windows, how administrators are there, in Linux, sudo or else root will be there. Got it, my dear point? So here I am using this command by using sudo rights, that is called super user doing this update process. So now I'm not getting any error, because the update process or else any major changes in the operating system should be done by only root user. Got it? So that is the reason why here, if I going with normally, it is showcasing an error called permission denied. Understanding? Permission denied. Permission denied means, who are you? Why are you using this command? Kindly tell to root user to use the command. Okay, that is the meaning of permission denied. So here I have been used by using sudo. Then Kali Linux got to know that this tool, this command is running by using root user. So we can able to run it. And after that, I'm able to see that it is able to run successfully. If you're having any doubts anytime, I'm always seeing all your queries, all your chat section in alternate screen, so that I can able to answer your questions. Okay, please don't worry that I'm not seeing. I'm seeing all your questions, queries, everything. Okay, because one student has been telling that he is able to see my screen in a short way, I mean in the lowest resolution. So that is the reason why he has told that please use my whole screen. Okay, so that is the reason why from today onwards I'm using my whole screen. So as Zoho, the chat section I have kept in the alternate screen. Okay, please don't think in a think that trainer is not seeing your chat section. Yes, I'm seeing always. Done. So let's go to the next command, that is apt upgrade. So if I type enter this command, again I'll be able to get permission denied. Are you able to see? And here it is asking that could not open log file where libdpkg log front end open. So what does this means? You already know, and I already know, every application in Windows will be able to reside inside the C directory in program files. Here every application will present. Okay, every application, its file will be present like this. In the same way, in Linux also there are some file structures. Understanding? This is called location of the file. If you want to see graphically, we can able to see graphically also. Here we are able to see where lib dpkg and followed with the file name. Okay, so whatever it is present in the last, it is called a file name. Before that, it is the location of the file. So let's go to manually, graphically, we can able to see the things. Where lib dpkg. Okay, so here we can able to see very clearly that file system where var where, double click on the where lib dpkg dpkg. Are you able to see here? Okay, log front end, this is the file name. Log front end, where is log? See, log front end. So now you can able to understand the graphically also the structure. But as the Linux we are using, it is very difficult to use the mouse. That means not difficult, that is a time wasting. Okay, so going into opening graphically the folder, going one by one step away, one step away, one step away inside, and seeing the file is very time waste in my case. So Linux has that comfort, we can able to see from here only. That is the reason why in the last day sessions I have told you that Linux directory structure images, learn it. I don't know how many people has taken this as a printout, or else they have taken and able to learn this directory structures. Okay, so kindly, it's my one more time suggestion is please use these directory structures to learn. Okay, because you need to understand which directory is present in Linux environments. Okay, so that is the example here. It is going into this file and trying to open. Here it is getting permission denied. So in the next error, it is asking that unable to acquire the dpkg front end log. It is telling that I can't able to use dpkg frontline log. It is present in this location. Are you root? It's a question mark. It's very simple. Linux will teach you how to use Linux. That is the reason why I love Linux. Okay, are you root? It is asking, are you root or not? Who are you? Why you are why you are typing this command and running? Who are you? Are you root? No, I am not root. Then go and tell to root to use this command. So immediately we can able to type sudo and click on enter. So immediately now this command will be run by root. As previously we have seen the same example. So here I am not clicking enter because it takes a lot of time, because upgrading an operating system will take a lot of time, obviously. So that is the reason why I'm not clicking enter. Instead of that, I'm canceling. So to cancel, we need to click on control button plus and C button in the keyboard, like control plus C. If you click on control plus C, it means you are canceling that command. Got it? You are not executing. If you click on enter, you will be executing. Okay, here I'm not executing anymore. So now, as we are able to see here and there the directory structures, let's spend some time to learn directory structures. So here in this example, whatever we are able to see here, this is called directory structure. If you carefully observe, every directory structure, it's like a tree. Okay, it's like a tree and the branches. And all the things will be arrived from root. This is called root. Forward slash is called a root. And his symbol is hashtag. Sudo su kali. Now we are in the root terminal. Okay, if you want to go to root terminal from normal terminal, this is called normal user terminal. This is called user terminal, and this is called root terminal. Okay, so the root terminal is having a symbol called hashtag. So here also the forward slash we will be calling as a root. Inside the root, all the branches how it is came in the same way. Here also we can able to observe all the directories. I mean, in Windows we will be calling as folders. For example, in the C drive, if you go to program files, you can able to see all the different folders. However, you are able to speak like folders In Linux, we will be calling as directories. Okay, directory. So from here on, don't get confusion if I use a word called directory. In Windows, we'll be calling as folder. In Linux, we'll be calling as directory. In Windows, we'll be calling as administrator, and Linux will be calling as root. And Linux root has one symbol that is called hashtag. Okay. Yes, I think you are able to follow. If you're not able to follow, if I'm going very fast, then let me know in the chat section. Okay, so we are all here to learn something. So obviously I need to do my 100% and you need to put your 200% to learn. Okay, so please don't hesitate. Please don't hesitate. No one are seeing your chat section in the live class. Whatever you are getting a doubt, it is very silly, it is very difficult also, don't worry. Kindly let me know in the chat section. I am the only person who is you seeing your charts. I'll able to answer you. Okay, so here if you come to again the session, from the root all the directories has been arrived like this. So the very first directory is /bin. What is meant by bin? This is called binaries. Which binaries? User binaries. Now, for example, in Windows, in the C drive, we can able to know the users in these folders. So here we are able to see two users. One is called public user and one is called my personal username. Okay, this is quite common for everyone. So let's go to my personal username. Okay, here are you able to see a lot of folders here? That means these folders, everything has been installed by a user called so and so person. In the same way, in Linux also, we will be calling as binaries. Whoever the user is installing any tool, those will be fallen under a user binaries directory that is called /bin. You are getting my point? And here, whatever we are able to see in the program files, these are everything belongs to administrator. These everything belongs to administrator. Got it? In the same way, system binaries. Okay. In Linux, we will be having as sbin. That is called system binaries. Whatever system is installing, or else by default, whatever the files has been installed. Okay. By default, whatever the files has been installed, those all the files will be resides under sbin. Understanding? A user manually installed any file, those will be under bin. When you have been installed your machine, I mean operating system, then whatever the files are coming, those will be under esbin. Then what is etc? Configuration file. Now, in Windows or the Linux, after downloading any application or else any tool, next the process is we need to install it. Correct? Is that correct? For example, in the 2 or 3 days back, we have been downloaded our Kali Linux machine from internet. After doing what we have, after downloading what we have done, we have double clicked and right clicked and we have done zipping, unzipping. Correct? We have done unzipping. Okay. Why? To do after unzipping only we can able to install that win in VirtualBox. So here also, while unzipping and installing, there will be a lot of files which are belongs to the operating system or else the application. So those are called configuration files. In Linux, those configuration files are present in etc directory. Understanding? Understanding? So whatever the device files will comes under device. Process information. That means if you click on your power button in the laptop, then immediately you are able to see the Windows button in your laptop and it is asking your password. Whenever you are typing your password, then you are going into the desktop. So what this is called? This is called one process. So in the same way for Linux also, once you are clicking on start button like this, clicking on the operating system and clicking on here, clicking on start, it is starting the operating system. How it got to know after clicking start button it need to start means everything is already processed and kept in the process information files. So like this we can able to understand, we can able to see every directory. Okay, var means variable files, temp means temporary files. Okay, whatever you want to do temporary, you can use this temp directory. User means user programs. Home, again home directory. Here we can able to see home. Now it is called home directory. That means every user is having one home directory personally in Linux machines. Okay. Whenever you are installing a home, I mean, whenever you are installing or else you are adding a user into your Linux machines, then obviously a home directory will get creates on his name. I will showcase you those in our upcoming sessions very slowly to understand. So bootloader files. That means after clicking on power button, as we have been seen, program files is responsible. In the meanwhile, bootloader files is also responsible to turn on your machines, and without any lagging issues it need to go ahead. Means obviously bootloader files are very much responsible. So lib, system libraries. Opt, optional add-on applications. Mint, mount directories. That means if you keep any pen drive, if you are inserting any pen drive to your USB socket, then your Windows machine is able to detect it. In the same way, in Linux also there is a folder called mount mnt. Okay, so here whenever you are inserting any USB drive to your laptop or Linux machine, so immediately those signals will go into mount directory, and there it will see something is inserting, so it will take that action into the operating system and it will showcase you. So that is called mnt. So slash media, that is called removable devices. For example, you are keeping any web camera, pen drive, whatever it is, while removing or inserting, the media which is present inside it can able to use. Those are the files present in the media directory. Obviously service data means SRV. Okay, if at all any applications is going to update or else it need to check by its own self, so SRV directory is responsible. I hope you understand each and everything, at least 10% of clarity. What is directory, how many types of directories are present, what are their file systems names. If you know at least these things, you can able to simply rule the Linux machines. So here you can able to learn root, what is root and why it is root. User binaries, what are user binaries. Everything whatever I have told you now are present very much in-depth process in here. If you want to learn, you can go and have a look on this website. That is up to you. Got it, my dear friends? And now, is there any image which I can explain you very clearly based on home? Let's have a look. I think here it is not present. Based on everything directly Linux systems, so every image is looks very same. Yes. So Linux directory home users structure images. Let's see now. Yes. Yes. Let's see where we can able to observe home. It is only one home. Okay, let it be. We are not finding a good image, so I will only explain you by writing an image so that you can understand what much more clearly. So until now you have been seeing the directory structure. Imagine this is home. Okay, this is home. So what is home? That is a directory. Home is a directory. So now it's a home directory. Every home directory will be having different types of users. Or else to explain you, I will be going in a different way. Wait. First, let's use 1, 2, 3. Imagine these all are user names. John, Prem, Harsha. Imagine these three are user names in Linux environment. So every user will be having its personally its home directory. Okay, home. Here also the same. Here also the same. So every user will have their own personal home directory. Why I am telling this one? Because after when we start hacking process, our main goal will be need to access this home directory. Why? Inside the home only we can able to find again desktop, downloads, pictures, documents, same as this. Understanding? Okay. So every user will have his personal home directory. Inside his home directory, again there will be a lot of different directories. So after we are gaining an access or else we are doing any hacking, when we get the user shell of John, we need to do a lot of research in their home directory to see any sensitive files are present or not. Understanding? So like this. But to be frank, to come these to access these users, there will be a topmost home directory, one more directory. Understanding? This is the topest home directory, or else you can think that parent home directory. Parent home directory. Inside that, there will be child home directories like this. Okay? I think you are able to clear now. And top of this one, there will be root again. So everything comes by root only. As previously we have seen, roots will be there. After the roots, branches will be there. Stems will be there. Leaves will be there. In the same way, a root will be the topest one. And below of root, there will be lot of directories such as these directories. There will be root. Under root, there will be lot of these directories. Inside that, very important directory is called home directory. Inside the home, we will be able to see users' names. See like this, users home directory. Inside the home directory, we can able to see users like this. Again, inside the users, their personal home directory. Inside that, we will be able to see their respective folders. I mean, sorry, directories. Are you able to get the overall picture? Are you able to get the overall picture about the directory structure now? If you are not able to understand, let me know. Once again, I can explain you without any issues. I am unable to see your screen sharing. Oh, just a second then. I will reshare it again. Dear Sharon, are you able to see my screen now? Yes, good. Like this, as this is an online session, yes, of course, due to some internet fluctuations, there will be some delay or else sometimes the freeze will be there. So if you immediately drop that in the chat box, I can able to see. As I have told you that my one eye is always in the chat section to resolve all your queries. So at least now you will get a 10% clarity. Dear Sharon, if you have missed anything now, you can let me know, or else there will be obviously recorded session will be provided you. This recorded session is the last recorded session. We will be uploaded in the YouTube from tomorrow onwards. From tomorrow onwards, we will be able to share you personally. Okay. To each and every class recording. Or else we'll be giving rights to download, not to download, to see viewer options only. So nothing to worry. You can able to use those settings and you can able to see the recording. Yes. So this is called Linux directory structure. Very, 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 very important topic. Why? Because when you want to habituate when you want to habituate to learn Linux, to use Linux very seamlessly, you need to understand you are in which directory, where you need to travel in the directory structure, one step back, one step forward, where are you now? Like this, all the questions, every solution will be present in your brain if you know what is directory structure. That is the reason why I'm putting a lot of time right now. So here, let's exit from this. Now we need to understand users. Okay, now we need to understand users. Okay, so everything will be having one meaningful thing. For example, here, what is my name in the Windows machine? It is B Chinnababu. So this is my name. My name means who am I? I'm the user. I'm not administrator. I'm not administrator in Windows right now. I am a user. Okay, got it? I am a user. That is my username. Then what is my host name? What is host name? Host name means your laptop, I mean your operating system name. Understanding? Host name means your operating system name, or else your laptop will also have one name, that is called your host name. So here one username is there, one host name is there. Here also, this is called the username, this is called the host name. Let's see by putting command prompt, just opening a command prompt, host name. Okay, here in my case, my host name is B Chinnababu, but here there is no space. Keep it in mind. Here there is a space. So in my case, I have kept a username and host name is same. Here also, username is same and host name is also same. But this is a normal user. Okay, this is a normal user. That is why he is having a symbol called dollar. In Linux, every user will have a symbol that is dollar. For example, if you are seeing a hashtag symbol, that means he is a root user, toppest user, like administrator. If in my case, right now I am in normal user. If I want to change my normal user shell to root user shell, the only command we need to go ahead with sudo. Sudo means super user do. After that, whatever the command I am typing, that means that command is running by the root user indirectly. Sudo space su. Su means switch user. Switch user. I am switching my user shell right now by using this command. Clicking on the enter, it is asking password. Whose password? Root user password. If you know root user password, if you type root user password, then your shell will be changed from normal user to root user. If you don't know the password, then you got stuck here. Okay, this root is closed. For example, if I don't know the password, I am typing, for example, Chinna is a password. Okay, it is a wrong password. Sorry, try again. Now I'm typing Babu is a password. It is telling that again. Sorry, try again. Again, I'm telling hi as a password 3 times. See, 3 incorrect attempts there. So it is dropping the command. Understanding? So if I go and click again, and now I'm giving the root user password, that is Kali only. So click on enter. So right now I'm in root user terminal. Are you able to understand? There are 2 terminals. So not only 2 terminals, there are a lot of different types of terminals here. If you want to shift from one terminal to remain as a root terminal, the command you need to use is sudo space su. And you need to provide a root user password. Then only you can able to shift from normal user shell to root user shell. Okay, or else root user terminal. In the yesterday session only I have told you that shell means terminal or command prompt, PowerShell, whatever it is. Okay, so don't get any confusion. If anyone missed these things, please watch the recordings in the YouTube. It is already present so that you can able to understand very, very, very clearly. If you miss one session one day, I can promise you that the next session will not understand for sure. Because Hacking is a journey that you need to start from the scratch, and you need to walk every step, not only single step. If you miss one step, then you may fall down. Please remember that word. Okay. So here I'm in the root @ Kali. That means this is my username. This is my host name. This is the symbol of a root user. So here, are you able to see something else? /home /Kali. That means right now I am in the Kali user home directory. I am in the Kali user home directory. Okay. So like this, we can able to see in these square brackets the directory location. In these parentheses, we can able to see who we are, what is our host name, and below that we can able to see the symbols. Okay. So if you want to exit from root user, just type the exit command, click on enter, you will be exiting out. So if again I'm typing the same command without any password, I can enter into root shell now. Why? Because previously here I have already typed the password. So that password will be saved in my repositories, not in the repositories. It is saved in this temporary save in this terminal storage only. Understanding? In this terminal storage only, our password will temporarily store. So that is the reason why once if you type the password, the next time there is no need to go with the password. Opening the new terminal. Now let's type here the same command. Now again it will ask the password because that is loaded. Password is loaded in temporary in this terminal only, not in this terminal. Understanding, my dear friends? Any doubts until here? Please learn the Linux very slowly, very clearly. Any doubt, immediately ask me. I will clarify you without any issues. Okay. Clear is the command to clear your screen. Clear is the command to clear your screen. Okay. Okay. Yes. So slowly we are going ahead, simply ahead to learn the commands. So now let's go some more commands. The next command is ifconfig. The next command is ifconfig. Click on enter. What you are able to see? You are able to see our IP address. Our IP address. Where is our IP address? This is called IP address. 192.168.1.20. This is called my IP address. My Kali Linux IP address. Then how we can able to see Windows IP address? In Windows, the command will be change, a small change. Instead of if, we need to go with ipconfig. Okay. Here also we can able to see my WireLAN. This is my IP address 192.168.1.13. Okay, 1.20. Okay. Every IP address will be unique in your local interface. Okay, that means in my home, any device will not able to use this IP address again. I mean, if I turn off this laptop for 4 to 5 days without turning on, then my Wi-Fi will think that the Windows guy is gone away, so that it will allocate this IP address to any alternate device which is trying to connect to my Wi-Fi. Okay. So Wi-Fi is the person who is responsible to provide the IP address to every device which is connecting to the Wi-Fi in your home. Okay. Okay. Yes. So like this, there will be a small change in the commands of Windows commands as well as Linux commands. In Windows, mostly we will be not using any commands because everything is graphically we have been habituated. Okay. In Linux, we need to habituate as a terminal. Why? Because once if you hack any machine, you will not get graphical. You will get only this shell. Only you will get this shell. If you don't know the commands very clearly, then how can you able to do it? That is impossible, right? That is impossible, right? Yes. So let's Open. Yes, it's time for a short break, my dear friends. Let's break for 10 minutes and again we'll be catching up in the class. Okay, because the session will be approximately 8:30 or 8:40. So as 1.5 hour to minimum 2 hours in between. So obviously we need to take a small break. Let's take a small break for 10 minutes and we'll be back again. Yes, I am back from the break, my dear friends. Please do along with me. So here, while we are learning ifconfig one command, you people need to get some doubt. So as you have been not came any doubt, I will only create that doubt. What happened to my Linux? It is not able to. Okay. Hmm. Think my Linux got struck. Just give me a second, my dear friends. I'll restart it. So these all the things are very common while learning. Yes. So previously, I think one day we have been already discussed this one, such as while we are using one adapter, we are getting one IP. If we are using multiple adapters, we need to get multiple IPs. Okay, multiple IPs, and our operating system should also use all those IPs simultaneously. So here, first we need to understand how we can create multiple IPs. Okay, so here first I'll go with ifconfig. Here I'm using one adapter. Here the adapter name is, please make a note, ETH0 is the adapter name. ETH0, the adapter name will be different for every operating system. If you take parent operating system, it will be as ENP0S3. ENP0S3. And loop LO is quite common. It is common for every operating system. But here the adapter main adapter name maybe get changes. Okay, don't worry about the changing. The meaning will not get changed and just name will get changed. Okay, so please don't worry about that. Okay, yes. So now what is my IP? My IP is 192.168.1.20. But in examinations, they will be giving you something else like this 10.10.10 dot something, or else 10.10.10 dot anything like this, maybe 172.168.1 dot something else like this, 192.168.1 dot 4 something else like this too. Okay, and they will tell that simply go and hack these machines in examinations. That's it. They will not tell anything. Questions will be very similar, very simple. Go and get flag from here like this, or else go and get so and so details from these machines. So immediately, first of all, at that situations, we need to know what is our IP. Our IP is 1.20, which is of 192 series. This is called 192 series, and our IP is 20. Okay, please don't worry. If at all I'm telling you that it's in 192 series, it's in 10 dot series, it's in 172 series. So immediately you need to understand that okay, it is started with this number. Okay, and actual IP is the last number. Okay, so here after knowing our IP, we need to see our IP can be reached to which IP. First, our IP can reach to the same IP address range. Okay, understanding? So this IP and this IP are same range, 192 series. That means imagine these two systems are in the same home, same connected to the same Wi-Fi. So these two can talk easily. But the question we need to hack is this machine. So here what it will be means, this machine cannot directly talk or cannot directly send signals to this machine. That is impossible. Why? It is of 10 dot series, it is of 192 series. So then what we need to do is, first we need to hack, from here to here. And in examinations, they will write some rules in this machine so that this machine can able to reach this machine very easily. So from here to here, our signals need to go. From here, with this machine to this machines, the signals need to go. Understanding? So here, that is not our topic. So here, our topic is how we can able to create like this IP address. How we can able to create like this IP address. That is our task now. So to do the tasks, let's follow the steps which I will showcase you, my dear friends. Please open your VirtualBox settings manager. VirtualBox manager. Please do it along with me. Please do it along with me. Please open your VirtualBox manager. Go to file. Go to file. Click on tools. Click on tools. Click on network. Okay. Click on network. After clicking on the network, here we need to go with NAT networks. Here it is already present like host only network, and here we are able to see something called 192 series, and here also 192 series. Okay, so don't worry, in our upcoming sessions we need to learn why it's /24, why it is 255.255, what are all these things. So everything is I have kept in a order. Okay, so you need to learn from the scratch of the networking. That is my goal. So right now, don't think very large, just keep it simple. If you install VirtualBox, then automatically it will take host only networks first, and it will take the IP address from your Windows 11. Whatever the Windows 11 IP address is having the series, the same series will be taken by your VirtualBox also. But if you don't want to use this 192 series, you want to use your own series, then go to NAT networks. Go to NAT networks. NAT network. Now, here we are able to see the name. Okay. NAT networks. First, click on create. I think already in my case it is created. Just give me a second. I'll remove it so that you can able to understand. Okay. So in your case, it will be NAT network without anything. Okay, like this. Everything will be 0. So click on create. Click on create. You can able to see something like this in your case also. Want to change the name, just change it. Whatever you want. So as per my remembrance, I am keeping NAT 10 because we can create whatever we want, but as per my remembrance, I am keeping NAT 10. That is up to you. And here also 10.02.10/24, it is prefixed they have given. But for the comfortable purpose, I am keeping 10 dot, 10 dot, here also 10 dot, leave it something same like this, 0/24. Okay, and I will paste this into the chat section so you can able to do it the same. 10 dot, 10 dot, 10 dot, 0/24. Click on apply. Don't change anything more. Click on apply. So now you can able to see here NAT 10, NAT 10, and my IPv4 is 10.10.10./24. 0/24. Now let's click on home. Sorry, machines. Kali Linux is present already running. So let's click on the settings here. Kali Linux settings and go to the network section like this. Go to the network section like this. Network section like this. Simply one adapter is already turning on and it is giving the internet for us with an IP address called 10.168.1.20 in my case. So what I do with the same adapter, I will change the IP address to NAT network. NAT network. So here it is already in NAT 10. So don't change anything. Just simply click on OK. Okay, completed. Done. Click. Minimize this one. So now let's see if config. Now also it should be same as 10 dot series. It is got changed or not in your case. You need to be very interactive with me, my dear friends, because then only I can also able to get something, okay, very much refreshing, that you people are been understanding something. Okay, please don't think that I am something trainer. Okay, you are only student. No, don't behave like that. Okay, try to be very friendly. If you are having any silly doubts also without any alternate things, come to me, I will explain you. Okay, so be very interactive. So yes, so after changing the adapter IP address, now my IP address is got changed to 10.10.10.3. In some cases, it will not get changed. After changing a virtual box also, again after typing ifconfig as a command, here also you can able to see 192 series only. So at that time, what you need to do, you need to click on the top right corner adapter settings, click on disconnect. Like this, you need to disconnect. What is disconnecting? Disconnecting means you are plugging out of your adapter from your laptop virtually. Again, click on the same adapter and click on wide connection 1. Now what that mean? That means you're plugging inside your virtual adapter to your laptop virtually. I'm not telling physically, it is virtually. So now let's check this out one more time. Ifconfig. Now you can able to see 10.10.10.3 in everyone case, mostly. Got it, my dear friends? Are you all able to perform this small task? Are you all able to change your network adapter? Can everyone able to do it for NAT network? There is a lot of things. Now theoretically we need to learn. So first we have completed practical. Now we need to learn theoretical. Understood? Yes. To learn theoretically, because here I have shown you that simply go to settings and go to network, and here just click on attach it to, and I have changed here like this. But you need to understand what is mean by bridged, what is mean by internal, what is my host only, what is cloud, what is not. You need to understand the background scenario. Then only next time whenever you are doing like these things, okay, you need to understand what it is. Okay. So yes. So let's come to the theory a bit small time. So kindly please draw a diagram in your notes. I can give you 1 minute of time. Please draw it in your notes, my dear friends. I hope everyone are maintaining a physical notes, physical pen. If anyone is not maintaining, please do maintain from today at least, because whatever I am telling to write, that means that is very important. A lot of interview questions may arise on that writing only. So please don't take it as a joke. Okay, you are being here to learn something. So please don't waste your time. Write this diagram. Write this diagram. I can give you 10 seconds or 15 more seconds. Just write it down, including the IP addresses. Including the IP addresses, that is very important. Including the IP addresses. Don't ignore the IP addresses. Yes, I hope you have been written. So now we need to understand something else here. So the very important thing is this is called a NAT. Okay, in network there are a lot of different types of networking types. So here the one network type is called NAT. Okay, NAT network is different. NAT network is different. See, I will showcase you. See, so then you can able to understand. Coming to network here, I have kept NAT network. This is different, and here you can able to see only NAT. This is different. So if I tell you from here on, keep a network as NAT, that is different. If I tell you that keep network as NAT network, that is different. So please don't get any confusion. I will explain you now so that you will not get any confusion again. That is my promise. So here, right now we are seeing a small PPT called NAT. Here, this is called internet, my dear friends. This is, imagine this is an internet. From internet, we are able to get the internet to our router. Hmm? To our router. Okay. Our router which is having in our home. Okay. A router will have public IP address. Public IP address means after the router, when anything is forwarding to the internet or the cloud or the internet anywhere in the world, it will go through public IP only. Okay, public IP only. For example, if you want to see my public IP address, very simple, just go to Google, write down what is my public IP. What is my IP? See, click on very first link. See, this is my public IP. Then what is my private IP? My private IP is IP config. This is my private IP. Are you all able to understand the differentiation between private IP and public IP? So now, again come to the same theory. So here, if you type google.com, if you type facebook.com, if you type any whatsapp.com, if you type whatever the website, a router will send that to internet by using its public IP only. It will never ever showcase your private IP what you are having here. Everything is having a private IP only inside. Everything is having private IP only. But the router will have one private IP, one public IP. Okay, only one device will have private IP and public IP. That is called a router. Okay, a router. So now, router, when it wants to talk to any device which is inside the home, or else if the router is present in the office, so the router want to speak to any device in the network or in the organization inside, it will use private IP, that is called 192 series here. Private IP. If it wants to talk to internet, it will use public IP. Clear? Until here clear? Okay, router will have two IPs. Router will have two IPs. Private IP will use to talk inside the devices. Public IP will use to talk outside the internet, outside to the internet. Okay. So done. We got to know that. So now internet came to router. Router will forward that internet to your Windows 11 or else Windows 10, whatever the Windows machine you are using. So in my case, I am using Windows 11. So now my router will forward that internet to my Windows 11. Okay. Here my Windows 11 is called my host machine. Please make sure my Windows 11 is called here host machine. In your case, if you are using Windows 10, your Windows 10 is called host machine. Understanding? That means whatever the main operating system we are using in your laptop or else PC, that is called host machine. Now, host machine is the king. Okay. So host machine need to forward that internet to virtual box. This one. Why? Because in VirtualBox, virtual machines are there. Because if virtual machines want to get the internet, obviously VirtualBox need to get first. VirtualBox need to get first. If VirtualBox is getting, then only it can forward to virtual machines. So here also, router will forward that to internet to host machine like Windows 11. Now Windows 11 will forward that internet to VirtualBox host machine like this. VirtualBox host machine like this. Okay. Okay. So now, if you are keeping in the NAT, then VirtualBox, what it will do? It will create a barrier for every IP address. It will create some walls, like how we are there in our homes. Every border wall is present. In the same manner, every IP address, that means every operating system will be having some walls. Okay, some barriers. Okay, some separate virtual routers here. For example, I will showcase you practically, then you can able to understand. And here what I do, I will turn on my Windows 7 here by using NAT. I'm keeping NAT and I'm turning on my Windows 7. So here what I'll do, I will remove everything. Because laptop will get slow. That is the reason why I'm turning on missions. I'm closing all the things which is unwanted. So please listen very carefully. So NAT means it will create virtual routers for every operating system, so that one operating system cannot talk with another operating system. One operating system cannot talk with another operating system. Okay, that is the main thing. So see here now what I do. I will keep NAT for Kali Linux also. NAT. Click on OK. I'm turning on my Kali Linux machine and I will type password for my Windows 7 machine also. Share you all these machines to you too for the practice of hacking purpose. So you don't need to install anything from internet. But if you want to do it, that is up to you. I will not stop. You can download from internet and you can do your own practice also. But if at all anyone want any guidance, then I can share you these machines. You can load it in a virtual box and you can do practice along with me. So here I'm going to CMD. I'm typing IP config. So what is my IP address? 10.0.2.15. And here also let's type the IP address. My IP address is 10.0.2.15. Same IP address is present. Same IP address is present. Yes, it is present. But previously what I told, there is no one IP cannot be for multiple devices. Then here how it is? Here how it is? There is a logic here. In NAT, for every machine, there will be a separate routers like this. So this router can able to give any IP address it want. So here also, in my case, this IP address it is given. So again, for Windows 7, new virtual router is started. New virtual router is started. Again, for this virtual router has given this another IP address to my Windows 7. So here nothing wrong. Why? Because previously what I have been told, one Wi-Fi cannot give the same IP to multiple devices. But here there are two virtual routers. That means this router can give the IP address of this machine. This router can give IP address for this machine. That is not at all wrong. So why? Because here there is a wall between these two devices. Understanding? So that is the reason why every IP, I mean every operating system will have its own virtual router which cannot talk one machine with another machine. That system, this process is called NAT. Are you able to understand or not? Internet came from to router, from router to Windows 11. From Windows 11, it is shared to my VirtualBox host. But in the VirtualBox host, as I have kept as a NAT as a network, then what happened? It is created a virtual router for each and every mission like this. For each and every mission like this. This is one router, this is one router, this is one router, this is one router, this is one router. Okay, so now there is no meaning that these two devices can able to speak. That is impossible. These two machines cannot speak. That is impossible. Why? Because for every operating system there is a virtual separate routers. Are you all able to understand it, my dear friends? This is called NAT. So let's go to NAT network now. So previously NAT network we have kept. So now also let's keep NAT network, my dear friends. Now let's keep NAT network for these two machines. Kali Linux machine, I'm keeping NAT network. Okay. And for Windows 7 is also I'm keeping a NAT network. Clicking on OK. So now, according to theory, again the same logic. Internet, router, Windows 11, from Windows 11 to VirtualBox, as the person kept NAT network. So VirtualBox will create only one router virtually as 10.10.10.0/24 in our case. So now whatever the machines are present inside the virtual box, so all these virtual boxes having only one virtual router like in this PPT. So now every IP, every host or else every operating system will be connected to the same Wi-Fi router. So that means now we need to understand everything should have 10.10.10 something else, 10.10.10 something, 10.10.10 something like this. Why? Because every operating system has been connected to only one Wi-Fi, I mean one router. Let's see this practically. So here I am going with IF config. Now my IP is 10.10.10.3 and my IP for IP config, I think here it should get automatically, it will not get reloaded. Yes, but it is reloaded. So yes. So here, if you carefully observe, what is my IP? 10.10.10.4. Now you are getting the clarity, right? NAT network means one router will be there. It will forward the internet to every operating system which are present in the virtual box. That is the reason why it is 10.3, it is 10.4. If I turn on any another mission such as, let's go with Metasploitable 2. So I think in your case this is not there. I will showcase in the next session how we can able to install Metasploitable 2 when time comes. But until now, please don't worry. I am starting my Metasploitable 2 mission in the same virtual box manager and keeping network as a NAT network. So now our goal is to see the same range 10.10.10. Something. Then we can able to get the clarity as all three machines are connected to the same Wi-Fi, same router. Okay, so that is our goal. Let's wait for some time until it gets starts and let's see how this is goes on. From here on, we have been slowly starting the actual topics, my dear friends. So please be very attentive and please keep your brain here only. Please don't think any alternate things. Okay, so that you may miss something else, so that you're not able to follow. So now I'm clicking on IF config. What is my IP? Can anyone tell me what is my IP in the chat box? What is my IP of 10 dot for metasploitable 2, meta 2? What is my IP? 10 dot 10 dot 10 dot. What you are able to see in the screen. If you are not able to see the screen, means I can increase the font size. That is not at all an issue for me. Okay. So here my IP address is 10 dot 10 dot 10 dot 5 for metasploitable 2. For Windows 7, it is 10 dot 10 dot 10 dot 4 for Windows 7. 10 dot 10 dot 10 dot 3 for Kali Linux. So now we can able to think that all these machines are in NAT network. Understood, my dear friends? Understood? So from here on, if I'm keeping anything as NAT network, imagine that how many operating systems I'm using, I will keep everything as in the same network range. Okay, got it? So now you need to have one doubt, sir. Why all these things? Why all these things? We are using internet as the 192 series. Then why everything we need to learn like this? Why we need to learn NAT? Why we need to learn NAT network? What are all these things? Is there any mandatory thing we need to learn like this? Yes. Yes. With small example, I can explain you. Imagine, imagine you are having one organization. Okay, you are only having one organization. Imagine. So this is your organization. So now, inside the organization, you are having a lot of computers or else PCs, laptops, servers, whatever it may be, mobile phone devices, CCTV cameras, whatever it may be. That is up to you. So in your whole organization, there are multiple number of devices are present. Understood? So now imagine there is one virus came inside your organization through network. In any case, forget about all those things. Just imagine one virus came into your network by any chance, and first it gone to see one IP address and it is affected this IP address, and it is also having the same network. This is having 192 series. Obviously, this is also having 192 series. This is also having 192 series. Everything having 192 series only. So what now we'll be doing? This virus will spread to another system. 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 Like this, like this, like this. Every system will get corrupted. Every system will get corrupted within seconds. To eradicate this one, we brought the concept of subnetting. We brought the concept of subnetting. Sorry. We brought the concept of subnetting like this. So this is your whole organization. In your organization, your network administrator has been divided your organization network into different types. One is having 192 series. One is having 10 dot series. One is 192 dot 168 dot 1 dot something. Inside this, there are some computers. And here also, and just a second. Oh, sorry. So now let's do, and here it is having 10 dot series. 10 dot, 10 dot, 10 dot, something else. And here 192 dot 168 dot T dot something. 10.10.1 dot something. So like this, your network administrator has been divided your whole organization network into different segments. This is called segments. Okay, so now imagine there is a virus has been attacked and came inside your organization, and first it will affect all the series of 192 in this segment. What is luck means? It can't enter into next segment. It can't enter into next segment. That is impossible. So now what happened? Only instead of breaking all the systems and affecting all the systems, affecting taking the effect of one segment is fine, right? What do you say? Instead of every system getting hacked, so being hacking until only some segments of system is very good only. So that is the reason why the researchers has brought that this technique is called segmentation. Segmentation of IP address. So now in our Vexonis Technologies, we will perform segmentation PT. So if you learn very good way, my dear friends, this is a small suggestion you people, you can also able to do segmentation PT. Where is it? Where it is? See, segmentation PT. Understanding? Understanding or not? Why we have kept this service in our website? Because whatever we are learning here, everything we will do once we get the job, everything we'll do once we are working as a professional. Okay, so here what is our job? Our job is we need to try from this system to this system. This will be having 192 series, this will be having 10 dot series. We need to try to ping, we need to try to access from this segment to this segment. If it is getting access, that means we need to tell to the organization that, my dear organization client, it is able to access from one segment to another segment. That is very wrong, because if at all any virus or the malware attack is happened in organization, then it can also simply move from one segment to another segment. So kindly keep everything in the NAT network, and kindly please segregate every organization network into segments, different segments, so that one IP address which is having in 192 series and should not able to reach to 10 dot series, so that if at all any attack happen, only one segment will get affected, the remaining all the segments will be in the safe hands. So this process will be calling as segmentation PT, my dear friends. So kindly please sit, learn what I am telling. Okay, you are putting your time, please don't waste the time. We don't have much more time, only we are having 2.5 to 3 months only. Okay, within span like this it will jump this time. Okay, every day we are sitting 1.5 hour to 2 hours approximate. Okay, so a lot of topics we need to discuss, a lot of practical things we need to learn, a lot of theoretical things we need to keep it in our mind for the interview purpose. So it's a small suggestion from me that whatever I am telling today, try to complete today only. Try to complete today only. Tomorrow, come again, whatever you have been learned. Okay, so that you can learn the new topic one more time. So by this thing said, my dear friends, it's time to wrap this test session. So now I open floor for queries, doubts. Anyone want to speak anything, you can raise your hands. I'll give the access to speak you to your mic, you can talk with me. Anyone are awkward to speak, then you can type it in the chat box. How today's session, I hope you have enjoyed the session. Yes, of course you may not understand very much clearly, because it's a networking topic. Slowly we are entering into networking topics along with the commands. Yes, I can understand your problem, but try to learn, I'll be there. Obviously everyone are in the WhatsApp group, I think so. Any doubt, just ping me anytime. Okay, I will see and I'll give you reply as much as fast. Okay, I open for queries, my dear friends. I can wait for some time. If at all there is no queries, then we can wrap the session. Without NAT or NAT network, we can use any other. Yes, of course. Yes, that is the reason why. Topic is not yet completed, my dear Sharon. Topic is not yet completed. There are something else. See, these many types of networks are there. Okay. Okay. So tomorrow we will learn some more networking. types. Okay. So in one day we can't cover all these things. So today NAT is completed and NAT network is completed. Tomorrow we'll learn some more, little more. Okay. So there are multiple are there. Multiple are there. Any more doubts, anyone? So one thing I want to confirm you, my dear friends, today is the last day session of free. So this will be uploaded in the website, obviously. Okay. So if you want to take the course, kindly please do the payment. Go to academy section and enroll in the batch. So pay the fee so that our team will get back to you. Okay. From tomorrow onwards, we'll be sharing you in the first off only. Tomorrow you all the people whoever the paid fees, you will be getting a new registration link for Zoho, a new registration link that is only for paid people. Okay. Okay. Once tomorrow, if you register, that link will be there until entire the course. Okay. Tomorrow will be the last registration, my dear everyone. Okay. If tomorrow, if you do registration, then that registration will be there until the last of this course. So no need to register one more time, another time like this. So as we are in demo session, we are registering multiple times. But once tomorrow, you will be getting a permanent link. That is the last link. You can do registration. Okay. So whoever are paying the fees, so you will be getting a new registration link so that you need to do registration, and we will be continuing the topics from here on until our last session. Okay. And yes, there is an EMI option also. If you want EMI option, you need to write a mail to contacts page of vexonistechnologies.com. Write a mail that you need so and so. So yes, because of some reasons, so you want the EMI option. So there is an EMI option present. So our team will get back to you with providing the details of Vexonis Technologies, so that you can pay in multiple times, like 2 times. Okay, that is up to you. Yes. Any more doubts anyone is having, please let me know, because today is the last day session of free demos. Yes. So yes. Okay. No problem. As I'm not seeing any queries, my dear friends, let's wrap session here. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Tomorrow we'll be continuing the new session topics. Have a nice day. This is Chinna signing off. Have a nice day. Thank you for joining. Bye bye. Take care.